Stop pointing at me.
Welcome back.
PowerPoint. What do you mean welcome back?
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the pod.
It's a late season finale. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's been a busy few days.
Off season.
3 days late or so.
It's really not even that late.
You're late.
I hope not.
Jeez.
Well, we had a little bit of a buffer because the season's over. You know what I mean? So,
Woo-woo.
a couple weeks.
Yeah.
What a season it was.
Jerry was busy. We had to schedule around him again.
Yeah, it was because of me. For once, it wasn't because of me.
Do you want to plug?
Because of Larry.
Do you want to address your uniform today or no?
Oh yeah, I want to address it because one, all the haters out there, most down here, but a lot up north.
You're the number one hater.
Listen, they said it was going to be a sweep.
Dude, just so you know, every time you do this, which has been multiple times,
I know they
lose.
I know they do.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
He's done it for what? The Rangers,
they're meant to break
the
my
Mets,
heart. Yeah.
now the Knicks. He's just ruining the entire.
I am kind of jealous, dude. Like that Game 7, the Blues and the Jets.
That was so much fun.
All the
was
first
cool.
round was crazy. Yeah. Like I'm just jealous. I'm jealous, honestly.
No Philly
watching
teams
the
Eagles just won.
Well,
okay, but you have sports going on all year round. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, I was over the Eagles winning like a week later. I was like, okay, that was cool.
Yeah. Well, Knicks is like, this is my team.
Yeah, they're not going to win it though.
They won the first game.
They won the first game. They said it was going to be a sweep. That Boston was just going to whoop their ass.
So they stole the first game.
They stole the first game, which is huge.
That is big.
They were down 20 in the
Baseball's
third.
dumb, though.
They came back overtime, dominated.
Sounds like a recipe for winning the series.
Yeah, they're going to win it. They're going to win it, baby.
They're not going to win
And then they're going to go to the finals, play probably Cleveland.
Isn't this the semis?
Yeah,
So the East finals.
East finals.
Yeah. Play who?
Probably Cleveland.
Okay, and then
Cavs.
they're going to play who? OKC or Denver or something.
Denver, maybe. I want to see Denver go.
Talk about the Blues Jets though.
Yes.
Were you watching it or no?
I
didn't
was.
watch
I
it.
was like paying attention on Sports Center, and then I lost track for a minute, and then I think you said something about you were what? You were talking like I guess they were coming back at the end of the game,
yeah,
so I turned it on then.
So the Jets won the President's Trophy.
Yeah,
And there's kind of like a curse with that. Not all the time, but a lot of the time.
yeah.
I didn't curse.
So I turned it on when it was 3-1 with like 5 minutes left because I didn't get the chance to do it, and I was like, man. As I was watching, I was like rooting for the Jets because I was like, I hate like for to be the fan base.
Yeah, plus they're home too.
Yeah, and the Jets white out, and then I think it was like at least for the last goal, the tying goal, the Blues just fucking fell apart.
Yeah.
Like the Jets were obviously good and pressing, but they made some silly plays.
I thought the Blues outplayed them in the first overtime though. That's why I said that. But I was like, I think the Blues are going to win this because they had they shifted the tilt.
Yeah, I mean the first overtime, it seemed like nobody like there was a breakaway.
Dude, imagine how fucking nerve wracking that is. Bro. I was nervous watching it.
Dude, all their goals were like deflections. You notice that? Most of their goals?
Yeah.
You can tell they were nervous too in that overtime. Like everyone on the ice, everyone on the ice.
Was. But everyone was just like it was just a defensive battle. Like
that's what I mean.
Nothing really got through. There wasn't really many great shots. Or anything.
Yeah, imagine being the goalie in that situation.
That's what I think about. And I'm not even a goalie. I'm like, dude, imagine.
You're probably your whole body's like.
Dude, I felt kind of. I was gonna say this in the group chat, and I felt like you were gonna roast me for it. But you know how like, so I feel the most for the dude who makes the mistake that leads to the goal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I'm like, should that be on your mind when you're playing that, or should you be like, I'm going to go score the game-winning goal?
That's kind of the difference between
Yes,
who makes the mistake and who scores the goal.
Exactly,
it's like
dude. And I'm usually the one who makes the mistake. Right?
Well, if
like,
you're playing like you don't want to
make.
make a mistake, like chances are you're going to fuck up something.
I just feel the most for that person. It's like, oh man, like,
it's tough. It depends on your position of responsibility on the ice too. I think we talked about it. I don't even remember when we had Santora on, but like the responsibility as far as like it going the other way, it goes like from forward down.
Yeah.
It increases in responsibilities. I feel like even as a defenseman, like you almost like you have to play not to make a mistake, but it's tough. I don't know, it's tough. But I feel like as a forward, like you don't really like you want to be on the offensive more.
Yeah.
Because even if you make a mistake, you got your defenseman behind you, and then you got your goalie behind them.
Did you see the turnover in the first overtime? The one where he like came back and it deflected back up front and then went off the outside of the post.
Yeah,
that was like I was like, oh,
I know.
Because that guy would have been devastated for like 6 months. It's 8 more, like a year almost.
I can't even imagine, bro.
Yeah. And then because then I think about what was it called? the All-Star, the fucking
USA.
USA Canada game where Austin Matthews kind of just left.
Yeah,
Connor
that was
open.
obvious, but he's in a defensive position there. So yeah, you're right. I mean,
And I'm like, and then they were just roasting him because he's a Leaf. Of course, he's gonna get fucking roasted. But like,
Which the Leafs won game 1. Barely, but they won.
I'm saying they barely got through the first season. They just
listen.
There's something weird, man.
there is definitely something weird.
Like they're
They're
just,
cruising though.
Yeah, but I feel like they always have
Panthers.
that like
It's like years of pressure and like culture that catch up with them, you know.
and blowing it, like constantly blowing it. I feel like it's
That's got to weigh on
You
them.
almost
But the
gotta-
compounds is in the back of your mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm
even if it's a
saying.
completely
That's-
different team, like you know the organization has that like
Has a stigma.
compounding. Yeah,
and the only way to get past it is to win.
Yeah,
and that's the
exactly.
hardest fucking thing.
Yeah, it
right.
is.
Especially a Stanley Cup.
yeah.
A lot of
And
Canadian teams.
I'm like, I feel like you just got to break that team up. I know it's great,
Yeah.
but like, man, because I feel like there's just like a losing culture in there.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
They have
like,
such a stacked
That's
team.
what I was saying, though. I feel like it's like the Maple Leafs curse in general, but who knows? I don't know.
And did you see Stolars? He got like
I saw.
pulled off on a stretcher. It barely looked like he hit him in the head, but he like got full concussion.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see the game. I didn't see the game.
Last night, yeah.
No,
we got tonight. We got Hurricanes Caps tonight. I kind of want to see the Caps go now.
I love it, man. I really do. Playoff hockey is just something different, dude. It really is. The pressure. I was even watching that game 7, where I was nervous watching the game, and I'm like, and every little thing's under a microscope. But I do like the playing to not make a mistake is a tough way to be. It really is, because like
You're gonna make it.
you're one play away from making a mistake. Yeah. So
And I do agree. It does suck. Flyers haven't been in it for 15 years.
I'm just jealous. It's pure jealousy.
Rangers
Yeah, but
didn't
like
make
those,
it either, man.
I remember like being like this when your team's in it in that situation.
Yeah.
You're nervous, like watching the Jets, Blues, whatever, just as a hockey player.
Yeah.
But like when like your team's in it, you're like, I have like my sick to my
Bro,
stomach.
yeah, you're
Your
1
stomach
second
hurts.
away from like the season being over, or you're like, all right, now we got something else to look forward to. It's
Yeah.
such a crazy situation.
You know what's even cooler? What happened last night? You guys will eventually have this moment watching it with your kid. Stell stayed up with me last night watching the Knicks game.
Oh, is he a Knicks fan?
He's
not.
Better be.
Nah, he'll change.
He's gonna be.
I'll teach him.
I got him Knicks jersey. You know what's funny? Ironic. He has a Knicks Porzingis jersey. Porzingis plays on the Celtics now, but
I think it's
it's a cool.
Get him a new one.
I
know
think
I'm
it's
going
a
to.
form of abuse making him be
Stop.
a Knicks fan.
No, stop it.
What? You're just setting him up, dude.
No, I'm setting him
got-
up. It's a cool thing watching it with your kid, because it was late. We were just hanging out. Ashley was yelling at me. It's late. He's got to go to bed. I'm like, it's overtime.
Let's
Come
get
on.
him invested and
Let's
just
go.
get his heart broken at age 8.
I know he's gonna get heartbroken, but that'll teach him that you can't win them all, baby. But you got to keep going.
Gotta win some, dude.
Got to win some. But Brunson,
Daddy, when are you gonna win Dusty's Cup? That's coming, dude.
All right, if you're still with
dude,
us.
he actually said something funny. He's like, I'm like, aren't you gonna ask? After one of the Beavers games, I'm like, aren't you gonna ask if we won? He's like, I already know the answer. I'm like,
He stopped asking.
yeah, he stopped asking. Wait,
Yeah.
should we before he gets into his thing? I think we gotta do it, Steve. What do you think?
What are you guys doing, dude?
I think we got to do it because he's got to do it right in
Yeah.
the shirt.
All right.
So
I'm not putting a shirt on right now.
you absolutely are. You absolutely are, because you got away with it
You're gonna
easy.
be sweating my ass off.
No, so go over there, take it off, and put the shirt
No,
on.
we're in the middle of the show.
Come
So
on, you gotta do
he
it,
gets
dude.
off.
Can I
half
put
time
it?
to
Can I put
take-
it on over my long sleeve?
You can, but it's going to be annoying because you still got to take that off anyway. So go over there, put
Put
the
on a
shirt
damn
on.
shirt, dude.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
is your
well,
punishment.
All right, let's see it.
Okay, this is your punishment. So you got away with it.
Everyone
for
already
the
tuned out anyways.
I know.
About
They,
your
they
Knicks.
did. What? Don't. You better open
Stop
this
bringing
up.
up basketball.
You didn't open it before?
No, I did open it. It's open. You just have to do it.
I just want to say for our listeners who probably equally hate basketball, basketball is the worst thing to watch right now. It is
Yeah,
so
it-
fucking
it
awful.
is.
Sucks, dude.
It is bad.
That's why I feel like basketball is kind of weird, because the team that's supposed to win almost always wins, and it's like, all right, what the fuck's even the point of this?
Give up. dude.
Not last night. So
What the fuck?
it's funny. All right. So this is Larry's shirt.
I eat corn the long way.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, you tie your hair back and you eat corn the long way.
All right, you got to put it on.
You got to put it on.
Honestly, I expected.
There wasn't. there wasn't much that I could find in
That wasn't like X-rated.
Yeah.
All right, well, give the intro.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk. All right, you could go.
Intro to what?
I don't know. Well, welcome to Inside the U, where you come here to learn about hockey and you experience. What does he say? I don't even know.
I don't even know. He says things.
I legit tune out every time he says it.
We're bringing you entertainment from the world of adult hockey.
Yeah, he does say that. What else does he say?
So you can tune in.
Yeah.
See how bad the Beavers lost every week.
Yeah, link in bio. And wait until the very end to tell you about stuff, important stuff. Oh,
Summer series.
What did you say about the Beavers? That was mean.
Nothing.
There he is. He cornered the long way.
He does.
Your pollinated HQ is killing me about it right now already.
Yeah, it's been bad.
All right, this is probably the longest it's taken to actually get to the intro. So if you're still here, welcome to Inside the U.
Fits you nice,
face that way. It does fit you nice.
You look like you're jacked, dude.
You do look. There you go.
Long way, baby.
It's about eating that corn. His forearms are
corn fed.
Corn fed.
All right, if you're new here, you're probably not new here at this point, but each week we are bringing discussions and updates around the Ultimate Adult Hockey League. I'm Larry, joined by the UHL Commissioner Steve and U Charities President Jerry. Okay, are you guys taking notes? This is what I say. So this week we are back with our finale. Okay, season 7 finale,
the corn fed finale.
We're going to go over key dates. We're going to be looking back on this season that was. We're going to look ahead a little bit. We'll preview the next season a little bit. We'll touch base on the summer series. And we got a special
giveaway announcement.
No, the Dusties, the award winners. The award winners have been decided. Thank you. As always to the community vote.
Dusties.
The Dusties.
Things like that. The community always provides support.
I completely forgot about the Dusties.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, right now, yeah. I know we were talking.
All right. Well, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe here on all socials and at UHL Hockey. Continue liking, commenting, and sharing the show. It helps us kind of grow the league, whether directly or indirectly. We appreciate all your help so far. So we already basically did a whole bunch of nonsense to begin this, but what games we have to go over? The bronze plus silver and rusty champions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So who won gold? We already had gold and what before bronze?
Gold and bronze, yes.
So
because they were game 2s.
Hawks winning.
So shout out to Hawks gold and
Trops
and the
doubling up.
Dunlop's Jersey Tropics.
Yes.
Nice.
2 times.
Boom.
All
right, so before we do our league updates, I just want to obviously the new season starting on May 18th. So what we'll do is we'll do a preseason pod on May 16th. The week of, we're going to announce our new giveaway. I don't know if we're going to top last season's, but we're definitely going to match it.
Yeah.
A couple ideas floating, a lot of money, and a lot of money towards
new. We'll top it.
It'll be close. It'll be close.
We'll top it. We always top it.
Yeah. Either way, a lucky winner is going to be very, very pleased on the ice.
Larry tops that corn.
You want to do a summer series preview? Let's do that.
Summer series. All right, play it.
Summer series.
Dun, 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 dun. When does it go? There it is. All right. So, Summer Series, June 20th to the 22nd at Aston Iceworks. Or Iceworks at Aston?
Iceworks Skating Complex in Aston, Pennsylvania.
All right. So, we will be there all weekend, obviously. For every team that registers, we will have 3 beer bucket drink tickets to enjoy with the squad, redeemable all weekend at their pub. We'll have a buffet and lunch dinner on Saturday. Ooh. Family skate open to all players and their families also on Saturday. You get some bracelets for that. We'll have multiple vendors in the lobby. The flyers will be there. We'll have mobile showroom.
Mobile showroom from Lead Hockey.
There you go. We'll have our shop with exclusive Summer Series merch. You charities will have a table set up with 50-50 raffle, golf registration, putt-putt challenge.
Oh, my God.
And then we will also have a basket raffle, too. We had some nice donations already. And then we are working with a few charities that not finalized yet, but all the proceeds will go to those charities courtesy of you charities.
Remember that sign stick that I got for the casino night?
Yes.
Do you want to do? Should we?
Ooh,
yeah.
That's a good one.
Off?
Yeah, we can raffle that off.
Sean Couturier?
I wasn't sure if you wanted to say it, but yeah, Couturier.
Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, Howie's has a basket. I think Nikki said DeSimone might.
Yeah.
Jewelers, we'll have one there. The
Ooh, that's always a good one.
The U will put in a basket of merch and other things, maybe to our shop, gift card to our shop.
Yeah.
So we'll have a few, maybe like 5 or 6 baskies. It'll be worth buying some tickets for that we will announce. So it'll be a good time. And again, all that goes to U charities and supporting our U community.
Nice.
Yep.
Did you say the date?
Register. Yes, I did.
June 20th.
June 20th to the 22nd. Oh, also, and every player will get a code for a hotel room block. It's about 10 minutes away. The hotel, that was the closest hotel.
Nice.
But it's a great deal, and they're all suites. But
Yeah.
pretty cheap. I think what
Love it.
we say, 138 for a suite
Nice.
a night. So
Yeah.
deadline
That's
would
actually
be
pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good. With full kitchen, 2
Oh.
rooms. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sweet dude.
It's a suite because it's sweet. That deadline would be
Kitchenette,
6/8.
probably.
So please,
It's kitchenette.
so once you register, you will get that code and a link to book your room.
3 divisions: Tier 1A and B. Tier 2 BC.
Yeah.
Tier 3 is D level,
Yep.
and over 40. If you are over 40, you must be in that D level.
Yeah.
Hockey player.
So not much else to be said there, but pre-register now for free to reserve your spot.
Yes.
Team registration and free agent registration. So
And
if you don't have a team,
free
you
agents
can
as
register
well.
as a free agent.
Yes, and especially, well, I guess both teams and free agents. There's obviously limited spots available. So make sure if you're, like we said before, if you're a free agent, just go ahead and sign up now. But especially even if you're a team and you're like 50% of the way, you expect to be moving along. Pre-register now to save your spot.
Sorry, I pointed. Can you tell everybody what the winners will get?
Championship trophy,
Yep, for the team.
championship hats,
Every player will get a championship hat.
and your nameplate on the overall U tournaments trophy.
Beautiful.
That's right. That we will have. We'll have them out every event. So for years and years to come, at all our events, you will see your name.
It is $1,700 per team or $150 per free agent.
Bingo, bango.
We will have probably 13 and a goalie on every free agent team.
Yeah,
So you will have plenty of rests.
yeah.
Are we waiting on the referral thing?
For what?
Like, so we had originally worked with another group and offered a referral bonus for if you get additional teams to sign up.
Yeah.
Is that something that we've discussed on here before or no?
I don't think we've discussed it. So basically, if you have your team, so you have to have a team in.
I was going to say, for teams that have registered already.
Yes. If you bring in another team, you will get $200 off of your team's registration.
Well, bam!
Nice.
So you can be, if you bring, 17 teams, and that's not exaggerating, or what is it?
Yeah, 8 teams.
Seven and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Divided by 2.
You'll get a free registration. But,
yeah.
$200 off your thing. That's
I'd say it'd be fantastic.
That's a big
No-brainer.
deal.
No-brainer.
When you go register in your team registration, the very last question will be who referred you, and then the team who registers will just have to put your team name in.
Yeah, need a little screenshot or something.
That's pretty cool.
We'll get it. Yep.
The only reason I brought that up is because as we launch this new giveaway, obviously it's more geared towards the late slot in the world of you. However, what I am going to be doing is doing like a free agent sweepstakes. So similar to how the teams are able to refer other teams, free agents are able to refer other free agents, and they can work their way up the ladder towards milestones. And my thought is the final milestone, refer enough free agents, get a free entry.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
nice.
We already have a lot of free agents. I'm being serious when I say that. Definitely sign up, even if you're thinking about it. Pre-register now.
Yep. You want
All
to
right.
save your spot.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we're probably a little over halfway full once we incorporate all the free agent teams.
Yeah, exactly.
So you want to get in there.
For sure.
Get in there.
Yep. Anything else on the
Get
summer series?
in there. No.
Okay. The reason I wanted to bring that up too is check out the links in the description below. You can always sign up to the UHL as a free agent to get updates around the league, or you can sign up to the World of U to get updates on expansions, giveaways, and things like that. We always have something for everybody. The rest of this year is going to be a lot of cool shit, cool announcements,
Yep.
and you're going to want to be tapped in. Alrighty. And as well, we have the contact page on the website to bring the experience to your league or to your rink. So that is also in the description as well.
Yes.
That's what I wanted to say. Okay. I almost lost my train of thought there. All right, let's go over the winners.
All right.
Let's go over the games.
So
How about that?
Sunday, April 27th, we had a game 2 between the Yetis and the Shakas. Shakas were coming in with a 1-game series lead.
Yeah.
No goals in the first period on Sunday. After I was very pleased after the first game how bad that got. This game was very
it was good.
civil, and everyone had a good time.
And it was a good game.
No thanks to me.
And it was a good game.
Oh, yeah, you were the ref, weren't you?
So
I know, but there was a couple. I'm like, oh,
5 minutes into the second period, we had a first goal from Michael Kondrotas for the Yetis, followed by a couple minutes later on the power play, Carroll scores.
menace.
Carroll's edging more towards player lately.
Yeah.
Goalie. I don't know what's going on there.
Edging. Yeah.
He's edging. And then the Shakas, about 5 minutes later, get within a goal on the power play. Takahashi scores.
That's a cool name.
Yes. To make it 2-1 Yetis. No goals in the first part of the third period. 5 minutes in, James Exiguian makes it 3-1, and that's how the game ended. So series tied 1-1, and that's we go into a game 3. We didn't have many game 3s last.
We don't have any.
No, yeah. Was that last season?
That
or
was
season
last
before?
season.
Yeah,
No, last
that
season we don't have any, I don't think. And in this one we had 3 out of 5.
Yep.
Good series, man. Some good series.
Next night, we had Knights Watch taking on Hawks in the silver finals. Hawks had a 1-0 series lead.
Wait, did you guys show up?
It didn't seem so. So
Scored 20 seconds.
we scored.
That's crazy.
So the Hawks. This is Hawks cast, by the way.
Hawks cast.
Get your popcorn.
You know what we need? We need like a new like intro
Hawkscast.
song. Yeah.
Just for Hawks cast.
Yeah, just for Hawks.
You are now entering.
Yeah, the
Hawks
Hawks
cast.
The Hawks cast.
Nesper scores 20 seconds of the game, and to be honest, we were sitting there saying, "Oh, this is gonna be a breeze. We're winning it tonight." Nope.
Wrong.
6 straight goals from Night's Watch. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third. It wasn't
even a game. After
Wasn't
that.
even a game.
Oh my gosh.
We had 6 shots in the first period, 10 in the second.
No, we got whooped.
Yeah, we got pumped that game. Quite a bit of penalties on our end, but they had them as well. Sorry.
Yeah, it
It got a little rough.
Robbie with a roughing call. I didn't see that.
I know. For Silver, it got a little rough.
Robbie came out of nowhere.
Third man in. Yes.
Angry elf.
Night's Watch
Love
ties
it.
the series 1-1, so we have another game 3.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
All right, and then
That series was a lot of fun.
same night game afterwards, we have the Frogs taking on Moonshine. Frogs had a 1-0 series lead. Nesper scores again 3 minutes into the game, 1-0 for the Frogs, and then 2 goals from Moonshine take a 2-1 lead. Anthony Amato, Nick Lopez score in the first period. No goals in the second period. Going into the third, Mr. Alex Nesper scores again 2 minutes in to tie it up. And then 6 minutes later, with about 6 minutes left, Anthony Amato scores the eventual game-winning goal. So we have another game 3. Moonshine, 1-1.
There go our profits.
All right, so Tuesday, the next night, we had game 3
Created a monster, Steve.
between the Shakas and the Yetis. Shakas score 8 minutes into the game, 1-0. Murakami scores for the Shakas. Second period, William Anderson scores 5 minutes into the period. There wasn't a whole lot. There was no.
Judy with the assist. Let's go.
Judy's been playing great.
Let's go, Judy.
So it goes 2-0 into the third period. It was looking all Shakas at that point. There, I'm going to be honest with you. Yetis didn't have many good opportunities.
Yeah.
Shakas kind of really clogged it up when they were trying to get down. They had the puck a lot, but no good shots. There were a lot of block shots. There was a lot of outside shots. But with about 4 minutes left, Brent Allen scores on a little, kind of like he didn't even know he scored for at least 4 seconds.
Looked back and was like, let's
And
go.
it went in.
They were hyped.
It went to the end of the game. It was all Yetis at the end. They were pushing
Yeah.
to tie it up. And Murakami actually had a wide open skate to the empty net.
Yeah.
And he decided to try to shoot it, and he missed. So he was kind of shaking a little. He was a little like, oh, shit, there's about 20 seconds left. He
Yeah.
could have ended it there. Shout out to Mr. Wally Lip, who got hurt in that game. There was a bit of a collision. He tore his ACL.
That was in this game?
Poor
I thought
Wally.
wasn't that in the Frogs game?
Stayed on the ice, or stayed on the bench.
For real?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
All the way to the end. The Shakas get their first Dusty's Cup.
He tore his ACL.
I think I saw that.
Oh my gosh.
He was carried out for the for the celebration. He's a warrior, man. He stayed out there.
Yeah, that was cool.
Bro, that sucks.
I do remember.
Yeah, sorry to hear that.
Quick recovery, brother. Oh my god.
Yeah. Despite 4 penalties from the Shockers in the third period, they were.
There was nothing egregious. So like just ran into each other. Then he fell on him. Right?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
So they were. I wonder if being on the penalty kill helped them.
I guess
help them lock down. I don't know.
Yep. So congrats to the Shockers. They won the threes tournament.
Congrats, Shockers. I will say, actually, I'm not going to.
That was your pick.
I wasn't going to go there yet, but
that was your pick.
We'll take a look at our predictions. See who did
I think you beat us. I think you beat everybody
except for the silver one. A little foreshadowing here. So we go into game 3.
Foreshadowing 30 seconds ahead
for the silver.
Welcome to the Hawks.
Game 3. We knew this was going to be a tough game. So Hunter Herrera scores 3 minutes in on a nice goal, and then 4 minutes later, Nick Andrides ties it up. Yeah. Feels like forever ago.
It's crazy.
And then
less than a week ago.
A minute later, Larry Legend with the glove snipe.
That was nice.
That was nice.
That was it.
They all because when Luke gets the puck, everyone keys in on him because he can make a play. And I was kind of trailing in late, and he found me. It was actually just an amazing play by him. Honestly, it really was.
Yep.
Because I don't even know how he found me. He had like 3 guys on him.
Yeah. So Hawks take a 2-1 lead going into the second period. 2 minutes into the second period, Tim Ryan ties it up 2-2. It was a very tight game. And then Hunter Herrera followed by James Pielli. Hunter scored, assisted by James, and then James scored, assisted by Hunter.
Yeah.
So they both showed up as 4-2 Hawks going into the third period. And then on the power play, shot off of Luke Forio's skate.
Yeah.
Goes in, and we're like, oh, shit.
I felt bad.
Here we go. So they got within 1 on the power play. And then exactly a minute later, Luke Viola takes a 2-goal lead.
Yeah.
And then at the end, Kevin Magnan scores on a 2-on-1.
One-timer. It was nice.
One-timer, 6-3. Hawks get another Dusty's Cup championship. So back-to-back and 2 for 3 on the Hawks franchise.
That's actually 52 shots, huh?
He had 52 shots. Wechter got his bell rung a little bit in second period. And second period. And we were a little nervous. Actually, he was like, oh, we're going to have to not have a goalie.
He said he got knocked out for a second.
He said that he afterwards, because when he said that, I was like, all right, this is probably not a good look to have a goalie keep playing through that. But he said he thinks he just got hit in the head and just kind of was like black.
So his bell rung.
Yeah, he got a little bit. Yeah. And he took like a skate in the head or something.
It was a knee. A knee to the back of the head.
And I tell you what.
That's why we took a big break. I'm like, bro, if you can't play, we can't play. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or if you can't play, you can't play. Yeah. So, and he was like, I don't know. And then he had like a little bit of like his nose was bleeding a little bit, but it was from the helmet coming off. So it was just like, it was a scary little thing, but you know.
But I tell you what, after that, he was lights out, dude.
He played
incredible.
He got tested immediately.
Yes.
By like a nice shot and then a rebound, and he got over and contained it. I'm like, all right, well, he was fine then.
He's okay. Yeah. And I talked to him. He was all right.
Dude, I've been meaning to text him.
Yeah.
Talk to him.
I talked to him on the game and then afterwards, and I think he's good. So, yeah, Hawks get another one. Didn't think we would, but
yeah,
here we are.
Immediately after.
Yes.
Another great game.
It was. So, shout out to Night's Watch. They were definitely the most difficult team we've played.
Yeah, that was a weird series. It's funny because I felt like the first game I was a little bit uneasy about with them.
We kind of stole one.
Yeah, we felt like we stole one. In the second game, I was like, all right, well, we're going to win this. Like, I didn't think we were losing at all.
No,
and they stomped us. You know what I mean? And then the third, I was like kind of back to like, all right, it's going to be real close. I just feel like, it was a really good series. It was a good series.
It was a great series, yeah. All right, so Moonshine taking on the Frogs. Both teams looking for their first Dusty's Cup championship. Nestor scores 3 minutes, 50 seconds in. He's all over the board. Yeah. Always. Then Brian Clegg ties it up a couple minutes later on the power play. So 1-1 going into the second period. Second period, all Frogs. Rest of the game, all Frogs. Mr. Carl Nutt had himself a game. He was all over the place. He had 4 goals in this game. It ends up being a 6-1 win for the Frogs. Frogs get their first Dusty's Cup championship, and they were already planning on moving up to silver, and
Dude, he scored 4 goals in a row.
Yeah,
dude, it was a we were watching,
and they were nice goals too.
No, we were
nice
watching. I didn't
goals.
realize it was the same guy every time.
Yeah, he's one of their better players for sure.
Get ready.
And yeah, they're coming up to silver. I mean, I told him, I said, the Rockets did great moving up from bronze plus into
Dude,
silver, and
100%. They were an overtime away. Like, they had our number, too. You know what I mean?
I would have been.
Like, they lost an OT to Night's Watch in the semis.
Yep.
They were very close to having a good chance to win.
Yeah,
So.
for sure. I'm not sure. I mean, I think we would have won the finals, but you never know. But
we never know.
They played us really great. So 40 shots for the Frogs, 31 for the Moonshine.
Changing to the Bullfrogs, eh?
Yeah, sad to see that the Moonshine did not win. I was pulling for them.
Yeah, so was I.
But I was kind of mixed emotions. I was okay with both.
They're trending up now. Hopefully they don't do what Hawks Bronze did and go to the finals and then not return. But
yeah,
Just love twisting.
you do the same thing, bro. You're our biggest hater.
I know he's anti-Hawks. All right, so that's the winter series or winter season.
Give a thunderous applause to all the winners. Come on, give it to them.
Congrats. So Hawks
There it
Gold, Hawks Silver, Frogs, Tropics, and Shakas.
Yep.
Get the Dusty's Cup. Get their name on Dusty's Cup forever.
A lot of good series.
Far.
Great season.
It was a
That
great
bronze playoff push was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was
pretty crazy.
It was so tight.
Yeah.
New
What?
you just made I thought you made a face right there. You said that. New champ and gold. Silver was tight, of course.
Yeah.
Even like the playoff push. I think Rockets and Militia were kind of,
Came down to the
back and
last
forth.
week,
Yeah, so that's all you want, man. You just wanted the parity to increase every
Rusty
season.
was the circus we all expected.
Rusty, there was 3 teams in the last 2 weeks that had a chance to make it.
Yeah.
Rusty Wolves had to fend them off, if I remember correctly.
Beavers were up, honestly, up until the last 2 games, I think. So we could have made it.
That's what the Raptors, and I think the Tropics all had a chance to overtake the Wolves, but the Wolves defended them off, and they lost to the
Shakas, I think.
they lost to the
Sorry, I
champs.
muted you.
Yeah, they lost to
My
Shakas.
water
How long have I been muted for?
2 seconds. I just hit it with my water bottle back.
The Wolves lost to the champs, and I noticed the Shakas they took the long way. They were the 5th seed.
Yes.
and went on the win.
Play in semis, finals, and they went 3 games in the finals.
Yeah,
Yeah, they may have the record for the longest
stretch.
Yeah,
Tropics did that last year.
yeah, they did.
Last
but it
season.
didn't go 3 games. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, did go 3
they
games.
did 3
Yeah,
games,
so they tied it
The
up.
Hawks Browns shocked the world with that game 1 win.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did. And then
we're almost winning game 2.
And yeah, game 2.
Blew it.
I hit the crossbar. That would have been the game sealer.
Oh,
Well, it would have been
that's
it would have been
stuck
an
with you, huh?
insurance goal, but I think that would have changed it.
That sticks with you.
It does. I still think about it.
Yeah.
And he responded by playing only 3 games in the following season.
Did
So
not
he
redeem
definitely wanted
himself
to get-
one bit.
He wanted to get it back so bad.
Dude, every game, it just sucks because every game there was like a conflict, and then that whole thing with I had other stuff going on. It's just it was just a lot.
Retooling, though, for Hawks Bronze, I think that they have a good shot this upcoming season.
Yeah.
Added
Well,
some
every
players.
season, the competition level narrows. So I'm really looking forward to next season and seeing what everyone does to respond.
I'm excited.
Summer is interesting. I feel like sometimes the skill level bumps up a little bit. You know,
Sack gonna be a little busy
Yeah.
too.
well, the guys coming home are typically silver, gold level players.
Quality.
Yeah, so
Yeah, and now we have Rusty Plus, so there shouldn't be that much of a
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, but it's
Rusty no more.
Rusty no more, but it's a certain amount. Like they still need to be regulated. So
Sure.
every
Yes, they will
every
be.
division does,
Yep.
correct.
except
So
for
off we go.
Gold.
All right.
All right, I wanted to say too, go check out the gallery with the link in our bio on Instagram. What?
Loser.
Check that out. It's updated with all of the playoff action from games 2 and 3.
A lot of great pictures.
Rob and Bob at Bar Down Media were kind enough to get the pictures up there. So go check them out. Looking good. Go check them back in on the predictions. I went with Hawks Gold,
Nailed it.
Night's Watch. Ugh. That came back to bite me, huh? I took Moonshine, and then I took Sheep and Shaka. So I got 2 out of 5.
Nice.
Jerry went with 24/7. Wrong. Militia.
Wrong.
You took the Frogs, though.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
There's one.
Then you took Hawks and Yetis. Hawks, Bronze, and Yetis.
So
All right, so you were close.
1 out of 5.
Yeah. Steve, 24/7. He went with Hawks Silver.
Got it.
That's one.
Got it. Then he took the Knights, Invaders, and Narwhals. So
I got them all wrong.
I had 2 for 5.
So you finally win.
And I took Knights Watch because I didn't want to be a homer.
Yeah,
you know?
well,
Yeah, you could have.
you could have went for 3.
Damn.
3 for 5.
And you got to game 3
I
on
don't
the
know
other
if-
two.
What's that?
That is
And
true.
you got to game 3 on the other two.
Which one?
Yetis and Moonshine lost in game 3.
Game 3.
Oh, yeah,
But they
Moonshine.
could have
Yeah.
won.
Yeah. Nice, man. 2 out of 5. I'll take it.
It's not bad.
I don't know if I'm gonna ride.
That's
With
not
I don't know if
good.
I'm gonna ride with the sheep anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I felt good about them in the beginning of the season, but
Yeah.
I noticed the Bulldogs dropped down too. I have a feeling they're gonna be on it.
They're going to be a
alright.
problem.
They're gonna be
Bronze.
not a problem, like a team to beat, team to watch out for.
It's over
You know?
bronze plus down to bronze. Just making the way
They're
out.
not the
Kinda
first
like
ones.
the Warriors.
yeah, I was gonna say they're not
Warriors
the
did
first
same
teams to
thing.
do that.
Yep.
So, all right, man, fun season. We'll put a bow on that with the Dusty Cup champs,
The Dusties.
and now we'll look over to our Dusty Award winners.
Let's go.
So I don't know if you noticed, I made some changes to what you did.
You did. Yeah, you took a couple
'Cause-
people off. I added a lot. Like I put a lot on, and then you narrowed it down a little bit.
Here's where my focus
which is great.
All right. Well, actually, here's all I did. There's 3 awards that I want you to go over. The clutch player, the apple picker, and the most goals.
Okay, why?
Whoever had the most, that is the winner of the award.
They should have won.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's not up for a vote.
Yeah.
Okay. Because why if you're voting on the apple picker, like why would you vote on someone who had less assists?
Because maybe their team didn't do as well.
The only
so
thing
they
that could
didn't
be up for
matter.
debate is the clutch player one because you could have been clutch, but like your team was like 3-10 or 3-9.
Yeah.
So go through those 3 and who had the most for each.
All right. Well, now I have to go through it. The lamp lighter Dusty was Mr. Billy Baskin.
Billy Baskin, most goals in the league.
Yeah.
For this season.
Yeah.
How many do you have?
22.
22 goals. Yeah.
That's a lot of goals. Apple Picky was Kevin.
Kevin Magnan,
For the Knights, had 20. And what was the last one? The
clutch
clutch.
player.
You didn't vote on this one?
Nope.
Brad. So I would say Brad DeFrancesco for the Moose Hockey had 5 game-winning goals.
5 game-winning goals.
Wow.
He actually, I believe, I had to go through it because he had like 8 game-winning goals, but he plays for 2 different teams. So I had to go into the Moose thing. And
Well, I'm glad you did that.
Nice.
5 still sounds like a lot, but hey.
It's a lot.
yeah, I think that was him.
All right.
But yeah, so congratulations to you 3 on your Dusty.
Yeah, that was the only
The Dusty.
that was the only thing I changed up on you. All right. So
Great
let's
job,
go. Now,
great job.
the community did get a chance to vote on 5 other Dusty awards, including the league most valuable player, the Rusty Division's most valuable player, the most valuable goalie, the best social media, and then the best new sweater. So I'll start with the best new sweater. Yetis, Wombats, Thundercats, and Sharkas were up for nominations.
Yeah, so me and Steve don't know. You just tallied this
I
up
don't
on your
know who
own.
won any of these.
So
That's right.
I'm excited. You didn't vote? Did you vote?
No.
The picture that I called tough was the winner. So that Yetis jersey, the black jersey,
Oh my god, that's so sick.
got the win.
Yeah, I like that one.
And the goalie, I don't know, he had the pads on. He was looking good, dude. He was
Yeah, that
looking
was
good.
actually so they didn't get photographed with these.
I know, I noticed that.
Yeah, so this was a personal photo from
They probably did in the and then the
they
game
did
3.
Yeah,
they
they
did in
did.
game 3, but we did this beforehand.
So, Wombats, I'm sorry, they were just a few votes behind. They really were. It was very,
black with the light blue. Oh,
Yeah.
it looks so good.
yeah, it looked good, and they got the socks done and everything. So, shout out to the Yetis for the best new sweater.
well, Yetis for the players have the black socks with the Yeti on it too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you meant for the Wombats.
No.
because
So anybody from the Yetis listening, I collect jerseys, and I would like one of those Yetis jerseys.
They
If
didn't tell you when they got them, huh?
No,
yeah, the black ones are
I
nice.
know. I
They're
gotta
cool.
get me a black one.
Yeah, shout out. All right, best social media. We thought we would give Sugarbush a run for their money. We basically come up and decide who had the best social media other than the Sugarbush to see if they can take him down.
I think
So
the
we-
Shockers were just the most ridiculous. Like,
So
some
we
of the
came
stuff
up
he
with the
does.
Shakas.
Yeah.
The Shakas versus the Sugarbush. The Shakas is their social media is definitely ridiculous. There's times I don't share it because it's a little bit confrontational, but it's a good follow. If you're in the league, I would recommend following them. All right, so even with all those shenanigans, Sugarbush demolished them.
Oh, really?
Of course, yeah.
You kidding me? No, I mean it was
What-
like
what was
the
the
vote was like 3-1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not going to go into the numbers of that, but it was a lot of votes for Sugar Bush.
Listen, they deserve it.
They got a good
Yo, Shaka's might have put up the best fight, to be honest with you, because I mean the Sugar Bush always blow him out. I mean, part of having a good social media means you have a good following, and if you have a good following, that means they're going to go vote for you. So
The Bushies are out for them. You know, so
yeah,
They support.
we might have to retire the best social media, Dusty, because of what I just said. I mean, the best social media is going to have the best following.
yeah.
You know, so
Well, they can build up. We'll see.
maybe we retire the Sugar Bush, like give them like a plaque or something. Just retire
Hall of
their
Fame.
account. Yeah, Hall of Fame. Like they're not even up for debate anymore.
All-time Dusty Award.
End the award. Yeah.
No, I'm saying if you give people a chance to build their social media up, and then Sugar Bush are no longer in the running. They're just the best of all time.
Or we call it we change the name to the best Bushy.
The goat social media.
Retire them.
Retire their number.
The Bushy Social Media Award.
All right, now we had our most vote value.
We name it after them.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sugar Bush Award.
Sugar Bush Award,
Love
which is
that.
best social
Sugar
media.
Bush Social Media Award.
Love that.
Social media.
Social.
All right, so now we had our most valuable goalie. This was up between Aiden Zingler on the Yetis,
Nice.
who had 3 shutouts over the course of the season.
goalie.
And then Nathan Yeater on Hawks Bronze, who very valuable, not just in the league, but to the team specifically.
We only got that far because of him.
Yeah, that's. I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
No, that's 100% agree. He stood on his head a lot of games.
He had a 96.7 save percentage.
Wow.
So, and that proved to be enough to get him the most votes, more votes over Aiden, and make himself the most valuable goalie of
Not
the
to
season.
take anything away from Aiden, too, because he is an
played great, too.
extremely good goalie.
Yeah, he's good, man, for sure.
Yes.
High energy, always in the right position. Like, he's
Yeah.
sound.
Yep.
No, 100%. Great goalie. Got themselves to the finals. Nate, like I said, though, it just feels like Nate, having him back there
Yeah,
that helps you win against the juggernauts.
Yeah,
In
stats
that-
aside, like he got the belt every other game. And the only reason why it was every other game is because he had it, so we had to give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
So as far as MVPs, regardless, I think he was the most valuable goalie on any team.
Shout out to Nate. All right.
Good job, Nate.
All right, now we're going to go to the Rusty Division MVP. This is between Brad DiFrancesco on Moose Hockey, who had 21 points total. Chris Gaskill on the Narwhals had 13 goals throughout the season.
Nice.
Daniel Stetler, a.k.a. Steady on the Dusty Tropics, finished the season with 18 points. And then Tony Parducci, a very good player on the South Jersey Raptors, finished with 18 points. The winner, by a narrow margin over the runner-up. The runner-up was Daniel Stetler. The winner is Brad DiFrancesco on Moose Hockey.
Two-time Dusty, huh?
Yeah, the Rusty MVP.
Dusties,
Rusty
man.
MVP.
Oh my
narrow
gosh.
margin over Steady. But all 4 of these guys, they're definitely good players down there. So
Great players.
yeah, buddy. Yeah, so
Congratulations.
shout out to Brad. Shout out to Brad with 2 Dusties.
The Dusty.
All right.
Were you about to do something there?
No.
You're just turning it up.
I'm just getting ready.
Okay. All right, getting ready for this. Probably the league's most valuable player. Jerry submitted several players to me, which I
did.
removed a few, and I came up with the final 3 nominations. Billy Baskew, again, who won the most goals.
Most goals.
Kevin Magnan, who won the most assists. He had 3.25 points per game. Billy Baskew with 3.2 points per game.
Yep.
And then Chris Gilletto as well, 2.81 points per game. So
31 points total. That's
Yeah.
all three
all 3.
great
Yeah,
candidates.
of course. So
Bronze plus, so just say bronze plus division and bronze.
Yep. So this is again another narrow margin here. Chris Gilletto just beat out the third guy for the runner-up position. The MVP goes to Kevin Magnan
Let's go.
from the Knights, and I believe that's a
2 times.
back-to-back.
Oh, he won last season.
Oh, did he win last season?
Wechter won last season.
Okay. Yeah.
Wechter
So Kevin
won last
Magnan,
season.
2-time MVP. He scores like 30 points a game, or 30 points a season. So
Yes.
he's obviously always in the running.
Yeah, 39 points for the Knights.
And they're always a good team. I mean, they're always in the running for playoffs and stuff like that. So
2-time
yeah.
MVP.
Yeah, I'll tell you what,
Great player.
the runner-up, like I said, was a very, very narrow margin, like by 1 vote. But Kev definitely, decidedly won the MVP. So
Nice,
shout out
dude.
to him
Shout out to Kev.
Yeah.
Dusty's Cup chant, too.
and Dusty's Cup
Won
champ.
with the Hawks.
Big season.
Big season.
Great guy.
Congratulations to
Congrats,
all
Kev.
the nominations and all the winners.
Yeah.
And it's the Dusty.
Shout out to Chris Gilletto with 36 points.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah. No, a MVP on his team for sure. You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
that's always fun, man.
Until we play them and then I lock them down. I mean, that's just a separate conversation, but, we'll have... It's fine. It's
Not
fine,
even
Chris.
on the ice enough to lock him down.
Shut up!
you shadow Gilletto when you guys play him.
Yeah. About like 5 feet behind him. But yeah, that's shot.
Yeah,
That's all you need to be with that stick, dude.
That's true.
Yeah.
exactly.
Just he knows I'm there.
Yeah.
The presence.
All right, our most valuable Dusty Award, or most valuable player Dusty Award winners will get a gift card to the shop, which I recommend using in our upcoming giveaway. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Why not?
And the other ones, bragging rights, boys.
Yeah,
bragging
of
rights,
course,
and
of
girls,
course.
boys and girls. Eh?
Yep.
All right, so what we'll do now is we'll check out the comments from our last episode, and then we'll put a bow on season 7.
Oh, man.
First, real quick, Larry's Look Ahead is now presented by our friends at Beer League Warriors Apparel. They'll be sticking with us next season as well into the summer series. We're proud to partner with Beer League Warriors Apparel, specialists in the art of inspiring, helping you get up early, work out hard, and get stuff done. I noticed you had one of their shirts on, actually.
I am wearing it underneath the Knicks. Hold on. There it is. Right there. Boom.
Ba-bam.
Ba-bam.
BLW Apparel combines high-quality fabric with humorous designs that adult hockey players connect with. So go ahead and be the sharpest dressed guy at the gym. Go to the gym, Jerry. Check them out at beerleaguewarriors.com and at Beer League Warriors Apparel on Instagram. Let them know we sent you.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I said?
I go to the gym.
No, I said go to the gym.
Go to the gym.
Yeah.
Lift things up and put things down.
Sonny? All right, what are our comments looking like?
Hoove said another Hawks cast,
I pinned that one.
which they love. They love.
Yeah, I pinned
Santora
that one
laughed.
because it had to be done. It just had to be done,
Nate saying Jersey Trash is trying to field a team for summer series, but you owe us a spot in D/over 40 because I'll be dragging the skill level down.
Love it.
Please do sign up, register.
Yes, yeah, register.
Well, Jersey
We'd
Trash
love to have
Jersey Shore Trash.
I was going to say we'd love to have the Jersey Shore trash.
Has to
Yeah,
be
we
the
need-
Jersey Shore Trash.
yes.
Yeah. CD Christian Davidson said, sadly, all my games are at Penn Saucon and they don't have live barn, which is tragic.
No bueno.
He had great saves that are lost to history. He's looking forward to the summer series as well. Keep an eye out for a familiar face as a new skater on the Raptors next season.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah, get on. He's a free agent.
Yeah, free agent, right? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, find his own team.
Tropic said maybe after the 2-peat, someone would take the Trops for the chip next season.
I love the confidence here.
Yeah.
Nick, you're right. Yeah, I mean, you can't argue it now.
Yeah,
Yeah, you talk your shit.
absolutely.
Enjoy. You got
But I don't know if 2-peat
he's
is
right
a
on.
word. I don't know if 2-peat is a thing. 3-peat's a thing.
Repeat, yeah.
Repeat
Back to
or
back.
back to back.
Back.
Yeah.
I like 2P. You can keep it.
Hawks Bronze.
I think so too.
And the Invaders coming after that.
2P
crown.
Tropics.
We're coming after it.
Yeah, they're gonna have to fend a lot of people. You have a target on your back after you win the championship. You know what I mean? So
You do.
Tropics will definitely have one.
Yeah.
They did win.
Speaking of-
They did win back to back, but they're spreading themselves out a little bit now.
Right, so it's not going
Yeah.
to be the same
Rusty
team.
plus, bronze plus, which means
So they may not be like the too early prediction, but maybe mid-season they can prove themselves. Anyway, we can
Honestly,
change that pick to
I think the last 2 seasons they were just kind of middle of the pack.
they were.
Yeah, and then they took off. So
Speaking of coming after your head after you win the championship, I made the first gold game, Hawks Gold versus 24/7.
oh
Had
god,
to.
dude,
That's
boy,
cool.
Had to do it. See how that goes.
yeah, might as well.
So that was it.
We're gonna be, as opposed to like the skill level increasing throughout the summer, we're going the opposite way. I hate to say it, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Also, Steady said something. We're absolutely sleeping on the Trops, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's time to call up Jerry to the gold team.
Oh, you want to play?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, make 3 games. Maybe you get playoff eligibility.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
That'd be a chore. That'd be a chore for you. My
Right,
God.
play- Oh,
All right.
God forbid.
gosh, God forbid your face.
That's pretty good. All right, that wraps up season 7 of Inside the U. Go check out the best, the best of Inside the U.
I did like it.
I don't know if you all checked these out, but we do some. I do some clips throughout the season, and we stitched a couple together.
Made me laugh.
Yeah, the beginning is very funny.
It was very. I got a little teary eyed, just like sentimental. Like it was cool.
All right, regardless, make sure you subscribe here and on all channels with @UAHL Hockey. Like the episode, comment below if you have any feedback or input. As always, we love reading the comments. Don't forget to share the show. It helps grow the league as a whole and the channel, of course. Which did you just do that?
No.
My chair just fell. And that's all I got, boys. What the hell?
I'm upset. I didn't bring confetti this time.
Yeah, I would have killed you.
Yeah, you already come on,
Ruined my computer. All right.
That's my joke.
You've utilized your quota of confetti for this season. You'll have to do it next
All
season.
seasons.
No, not all seasons.
done.
Yeah, right.
You ruined your
Dude,
privileges.
it was
Your bags checked to the door.
No, it was going out of business sale. Do you know how many I bought?
Of that same thing?
No, not well. One of that. I bought a pink. I bought a pink one too.
Bro, keep that far away.
Keep that
But
away.
you know how many confetti poppers I have at home?
Dude, you're not doing it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see.
Why didn't you bring that to the...
what?
Why did you buy more? If you already had confetti poppers, why did you bring that powder thing?
I didn't know it was powder. I thought it was just a very.
doesn't read anything.
I thought it was a very large confetti popper.
You got
Like-
a blue and a pink one, and you thought it was confetti.
Yeah, well, I just kind of grabbed a bunch of shit.
All right.
All right, I'm done. See y'all next season.
Thanks,
2 weeks.
Steven.
We're going to do the preseason episode, and we'll be back.
Yeah,
we'll be right
preseason,
back.
You can watch Larry eat corn the long way.
See you.
Boom.
See you.
Double champ.
Bye.
Double.